Not too long ago, it was my 25th birthday, and I got some pretty magical presents. So come on, who wants to see what I got? Well, fancy seeing you here, and welcome back to the Greg Who Lived YouTube channel. With me, the Greg Who Lived, and in this video, I'm going to be showcasing to you some of the brilliant, amazing, and extremely magical presents which I got for my 25th birthday. But before we begin, just the usual notices. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, which you can do at the end of this video. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to turn that notification bell on, because that way you know exactly when I posted a new video. As well, I'll also post the links where you can watch some of my previous videos in a playlist and an extra special video which I think you are gonna love. But as I said, I was the big 2-5, a quarter of a century old, or young, who knows. If the game is to get to 100, I am a quarter of the way there, level 25 out of 100, and so far, so good. There were some kind of downsides to this birthday in terms of the UK still being in lockdown, which meant that I couldn't really see a lot of my friends and family. I could go on walks and that sort of thing, but I did get to see my friend Hannah, and we had a very special picnic. I'll be talking to you about that and giving you all the details later on. However, I did get some very special presents, and if you didn't know, like my family probably don't know, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so I'm quite easy to buy for in terms of the genre, but because I already have so many different things, people can sometimes not be sure what to get me. But one person who always knows is my mum, who has over the years bought me a lot of my collection. My sister equally has bought me a lot of my rarer items as well. So they've still managed to find some incredible things. But I've got a little selection of them just here. And there's also one other item which I'm still awaiting for arrival from an owl very soon. A jewellery piece from Freeman Jewellery. That is going to get a whole video of itself when it eventually arrives. It should be here in the next couple of weeks, so I am so excited for that. But I did get some other crazy cool presents and I cannot wait to show you. So let's get into it. So the very first present, which arrived a couple of days just before my birthday, was actually from someone on Instagram and the YouTube Potter community who I've recently become really good friends with, and that is Potter Poppet, who is Susie, is the witch behind the account, and she's so positive and friendly and upbeat, and she's just a lovely person. She makes really wholesome, enjoyable videos, and it's just a breath of fresh air within the Potter community. And she sent me this lovely little gift which I did not expect at all, and inside was a few things. The first, some might argue, isn't magical, but if you haven't had them, then I understand why you might say that, because Maltesers are magic and they are incredible. I am filming this a month after my birthday because I procrastinate, and that's what I do, and I still have these. So Susie, be proud of me. She also got me a mystery Funko. However, I did open it as soon as I saw it because I don't have any patience and I want to know who I got. So she got me the keyring variants, and I actually got Harry, who sadly is the most common, yet he's the one that I wanted the most. So I think it worked out pretty well. Also got me, which I had never seen before, this little jotter set, which, like I say, never seen it before, but it looks really fun. And again, I haven't opened it, so let's do it. So this is all the stuff that comes inside. So yeah, we've got like a little jotting pad here, perfect for any lists you need to make, that sort of thing. We've got this fun little quill pen, which says Hogwarts on the front. Really nice details though, would look really cool in pictures. And it's just got a little nib at the end. And then as well, it also comes with 2 packs of 4 stickers of the house mascots. And then just at the back, it has the contents, but this middle section you can cut out and turn into a postcard. So how great is that as a fun little set? I always like making lists because I always forget things. So this is going by the side of my bed so I do not forget a single thing. But I just want to say a huge thank you to Susie from Potter Poppet, who is just amazingly kind. So thank you. And to get that 2 days before my birthday meant that it was going in the right direction. As well as just the presents, which tend to be themed around the Wizarding World, my family also like to get me different Harry Potter cards. And my mum in particular, I think because she enjoys them as much as me, loves to get me these 3D pop-up cards, which I've seen a lot of different companies do them. I know that I have showcased ones by Cardology a few times, especially on Reels, I think on my Instagram, whereas I'd never seen these two before, which were by Popcraft and Insight Editions. So this was the first one, which says fasten your seatbelts, and you can probably tell what is going to be inside. However, the level of detail that goes into these and how they make them, I have literally no idea. So we've got the night bus, all the different levels. There's even a little chandelier in the middle, the shrunken head at the front. It's got all the details, like the pole at the back that Stan sort of swings around to say hello to Harry. It has everything. It also says it's going to be a bumpy ride. So I just thought that was brilliant. And again, how they do it, who knows? So that was only the first one, because the second one was this Whomping Willow card. And on the front it says, however you get there, just remember, mind that tree. And so this one is of course the Whomping Willow. And we've got a little flying forward angular which has got stuck into the tree. And again, how they engineer these, I honestly have no idea. It's laser cut, I think, but how they've put all the pieces together, I would find this a complete nightmare. But what magical cards to open on your birthday before you even get to the presents. And the first one goes against everything that I have ever said on my YouTube channel, because it is a Harry Potter chibi Pez dispenser, which I don't normally like chibis, but as I did say in a previous video, it does depend how they've made it and, you know, if it kind of goes with the product they're making. But look how cute Harry is here. He's so cute. He looks awesome. I love it. I haven't had one of these since I was about, I think 5. I remember going to Florida, going to Disneyland, and we had so many of them. And the sweets aren't even that good. It is all about the dispenser. But I had never seen these before, and this is actually a present from my friend Fiona, who I used to work in a stationery shop with. And over the years, we've watched a lot of really bad TV, a lot of really bad reality TV, and somehow become really good friends. She's been a really big support through lockdown. We tend to just write about anything and everything to each other, complain a lot about Riverdale, which we have watched together. Why we're still watching it, we don't even know. But she is a really good friend, and she actually bought me a present every day leading up to my birthday and had them all delivered by Amazon every day. So this was one of the final ones, and he looks awesome. I really like him, but let's take a look and see if he will dispense some Pez. Oh, so here he is, little Harry, and he is moulded really well. It's got the Pez on the side, on each side actually, and little Hogwarts crest on the front. But look, it is really cute. I absolutely love it. And they're not too bad. Definitely a cherry Pez. But yeah, it's just a little bit of fun. and I absolutely love it. So thank you, Fiona. Another really unexpected present, which arrived in the most wonderful, shiny, metallic wrapping paper, was a little present from a company who I have loved working with. I have bought things from them. They are fantastic. They always have brilliantly crafted products, really interesting take on things from the Wizarding world. And that is from a fun little company called Kookie and Rooki. And they surprised me completely out of the blue with the most brilliant t-shirt from their recent collection, which is this. Like, what? I love their t-shirt designs. I actually got one of their Hogwarts Constellation designs, which they did as a Kickstarter, and I still have it now. I still wear it a lot, and the quality is so good. And these are honestly the same. So I believe that they are screen printed, and then the bits for the Butterbeer glasses is gold, like a gold paint over the top, and also the font where it says Butterbeer at the bottom. I really love the cream material that it's on. It's really soft, and I really like the colour. Cream goes with mostly everything, doesn't it? So it's fantastic to just layer up with different looks. It's not over the top Harry Potter. At first glance, it just looks like a simple logo t-shirt or a brand t-shirt. It's not, you know, a giant picture of Harry's face or anything. And I just love the stylization, I love the quality, and I really love the company. The two women that design and manage the business are brilliant. So I will definitely make sure to pop their shop in the description below, and you can see what other magical goods they are currently selling. And then moving on to some of the presents that my family got me. This one I have wanted for a very long time, and I will admit I was very skeptical because it is from the films of Harry Potter, the broom collection. Now, I think I speak for a lot of people when I say, but surely there are about 5 brooms in the whole film franchise that we see. How can you make a whole book? But they've done it, and actually, I'm going to put it out there, I prefer this one to the wand one. I find the illustrations in this one are just wonderfully done. They've captured a lot of different topics as well as brooms, so there's a lot about Quidditch, that sort of thing. And I just love books with concept art in. And some of the stuff that's in this book are things that we never get to see. And some of the details I particularly love is for Tonks's broom, which actually had different coloured twigs at the end of it to represent her sort of punky personality, and it had all these ribbons and stuff. But when you watch the film, you don't really get any of that detail. It's over in a flash, and so that's why I love books like this that really go behind the scenes and show you everything. The quality of it is really nice. It's like a soft touch front, and then if I open it up, it's a very long book, so it might fit in the shop, but just the quality of the print is fantastic. And it gives you these individual images of character brooms, and it's all the different things you never pick up on, like chipped handles, the twigs that make up the tail, how they sort of are different with every character. I just love these books. I love finding out anything behind the creative process that went into the films, and so incredibly excited to get this. And it's just all the little subtle details that go into every aspect of the films and showcasing how these characters would use brooms, which to us seem wild, but everyone customizes their car and has different things in their car, so why wouldn't wizards do it with their brooms and the things that help them transport around the country? And also another little sneaky detail, which I surprisingly love because it is Fantastic Beasts related, which I'm not the biggest fan of. However, one thing that I did love about the Fantastic Beasts 2 film was the setting of France, and in particular Paris. And I didn't even spot this, but there was a broom shop actually in Fantastic Beasts 2, and they designed brooms for them. And look how incredible they are. It is so Art Nouveau style, which was big in Paris during the time of Fantastic Beasts 2. Oh, I just love it, and it's without books like this that we wouldn't get to see those details. So I would highly recommend this, and if you haven't already, I would get the wand one as well, because it does have pictures of wands that until it was released, we didn't know what they look like. Will they be making any more? I'm not entirely sure, because there are a few other different artifact books, but possibly. Who knows what else they could make in the future. And from a new item of the broom book, I also got some classic 2001 merch. And actually, I think something from 2007 as well. So those of you that watched a lot of my videos will know that I absolutely love the classic Harry Potter merch. It's very nostalgic, and weirdly, coming to the age of 25 this year, in November, when the first Harry Potter film was released in 2001, it means only one thing, and that is I have been a Harry Potter fan for nearly 20 years. And so getting these old pieces of merch is just incredibly nostalgic, and a lot of things that I don't even remember seeing when I was quite small. So the fact that people still have them lying around and sell them on eBay, I find that crazy that people still have these things. But where to begin? So I'm going to start with this 2001 Golden Snitch watch. I did in a previous video showcase these watches, and I did get one for Christmas, I think, and I found that I actually already had it. So I did open it, it did work, and it looked awesome. So 2000s, that kind of plastic strap wristwatch. If you had one of these, you were the coolest in the class. But I love this style. It's got the 2001 illustration of Harry, these giant snitches, which I don't really know if they do anything. They're just for decoration. But the classic 2001 packaging as well. It is nostalgia all wrapped up in one little watch. From one watch, we move on to another. And this is the item, which I believe is from 2007. It doesn't say any dates on the back, but I think Order of Phoenix was about 2007. And this is a watch with Harry and a thestral in the background. And if I move it, it is actually a lenticular. So it changes from Harry and a thestral in the forest to just Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix and a picture of the Forbidden Forest. I wasn't so keen on the packaging for Order of the Phoenix merch. I don't know where they went with this weird kind of green colour. It didn't really go with anything from the films. However, classic merch coming in the classic packaging, and I do like how they kind of have just stuck Daniel Radcliffe on absolutely everything. And I always find it a bit weird that he must just find it strange that merch is still getting produced with a picture from when he was younger. I'm glad that none of my pictures are used for merch, because at his age I did not look good. The real question is, will I open this or won't I? Who knows, but not in this video. And speaking of very classic looking Harrys, here he is again, but with this 2002 Chamber of Secrets Harry Seeker figure. How cool is this? I actually didn't have any of the figures when Philosopher's Stone and I think Chamber of Secrets came out. I only started collecting them kind of after then. So it's amazing you can still find these, and you can find people that sell them for the same price as when they originally came out, which I just find absolutely bonkers. But this is Harry when he's going for the snitch. He's actually got the snitch at the back of the plastic, and it came with these two finger grips so that you can apparently put them between your fingers, and then Harry will look like he's kind of flying in between. Again, the packaging is so nostalgic. I love that they put the little Hogwarts columns in, and I love all the different characters that you can get on the back. Flitwick, even though he's in the film for 2 minutes at most, he gets one. Severus Snape, Ron doing a weird sort of green spell. But we've also got Norbert, who's this giant dragon. and I don't know why or how it was designed that way, but sure. And the Black Knight, which may be featuring in another video very soon, and also Ferenz the Centaur. And the last physical present that I have to present to you in this video is a Gryffindor tie. Now, I know I am not a Gryffindor, however, this piece of merch I find incredible because it's strange that at a time in 2001, there was a franchise emerging of Harry Potter, and they just went nuts, making absolutely everything. I'm not really sure who this is aimed for. This is an adult tie, this isn't a children's tie. It's massive, and it's got the old style Gryffindor logos on it. My mum was able to get this on a brilliant deal, which I think was about £8 or something. eBay, honestly, the best place to get anything. And what I was extra excited about was inside, it actually says that this is a silk tie, which, never mind if it's a Harry Potter branded one, a silk tie is always a good thing to have and is always very much more expensive than £8. But the old style of merch is just fantastic, and I love how they've kept the original crests. They've got these stripes of the house colours. Am I going to have to do a Gryffindor look in this? I most certainly am. When that happens, I'm not entirely sure, but I can't wait to put this with an outfit. And also, things like this, I'm just never going to get rid of. I'm always going to keep it. And it's a small, compact item that is also very functional as well. And so the last gift that I got for my birthday was kind of I suppose, a physical present, but more of an experience. And that is what my friend Hannah created for me with this Weasley's Wizard Wheezes cocktail kit. Now, unfortunately, with the lockdown rules, I couldn't go into her house. She couldn't come to my house. However, we could go to the park. So it was all very fun. And she actually created a cocktail specifically for my birthday, the big event, and also created some of my favourite cocktails as well. So, the first cocktail that she made me was actually called The Enemy of the Air. And it tasted amazing, it looked amazing, and I don't know where she found all these different bits, but she created a cocktail that was apple, and it had some spirits in it as well. It had a jelly snake, which went round the outside, and then it had a cocktail sword, which you stabbed through the snake so it stayed in your glass. It tasted really fruity, it was really good, and she completely invented it herself. She was very inspired by the wonderful wizards at the Cauldron Experience, which we have been to a fair few times, but she put her own spin on creating a cocktail, and it was really fun to make. She poured everything into these little tiny bottles, and everything was presented in this big Weasley Wizard Wheezes hand-painted cardboard box. It was just brilliant. And from that cocktail, we also went on to our second cocktail, which was butterbeer and fire whiskey. And she had bought a bottle of the butterbeer from the Warner Brothers Studio Tour website and combined it with Fireball, which is the little secret of what you're not really meant to do at the parks in America, but you can as long as you're not seen doing it, and that's to mix the Fireball with the butterbeer. And it was delicious. It was so tasty. It was really, really good. And she put lots of cream on the top as well. It had gold glitter spray. It was brilliant. And actually on the day it hailed, it rained, it was windy, and it was also sunny, but freezing cold. So the butterbeer definitely warmed us up with that shot of Fireball. And the last cocktail she made me was actually just one of my favourites. One of my muggle cocktails, which was a porn star martini. And the trouble with getting those, not at a bar or a cocktail bar or at a pub, that sort of thing, is that they don't really tend to sell passion fruit juice. However, Bedford, where we live, is very multicultural. We have shops from so many different countries that sell all these weird and wonderful and fantastic juices that we don't normally have here in the UK. And one of them was in a Polish shop, and she found passion fruit juice. Who knew you could get that here? But she found it, she got some, and she made the most brilliant porn star martinis, which were the perfect end to the cocktail experience. So I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was really good to catch up, because before then we hadn't been able to see each other apart from on walks that we had to stay 2 meters apart. So I think overall it was a brilliant experience. It was fun to turn 25 with at least one friend. I was fortunate enough that at the beginning of pre-lockdown, I did have a birthday party then. So I've only actually had one lockdown birthday. And to complete the experience, I couldn't have a lockdown birthday without people joining on Zooms or Skype or Facebook Messenger. So I did also get to chat to my wonderful friends, the Bursons, Haley and Michael, who are Hobbit Party and the Wizard Taylor, and one half of the Tipsy Wizards, who is Savannah. And I talked to a lot of other Potter friends as well, lots of my school friends. It was just brilliant. So Hannah, if you are watching, thank you very much. And until the next time, I'll have to get thinking of some of my own cocktails. And with that, I come to the end of this video, telling you all about and showing you all the presents I got for my 25th birthday. As I said, I am awaiting one present by Al from Freeman Jewelry, and I cannot wait to show you because it looks incredible in pictures and it should be here very soon. So as soon as it is, I will definitely be making a video. However, for all the people that just said happy birthday to me on Instagram or my YouTube videos, and to all of you, thank you so much. It was an interesting birthday, not like any other birthday I've had before, but 25 years feels good. Level 25, let's see what I can do this year. Who knows? But if there are any videos that you'd like to see, any cosplays you'd like me to try, or anything Harry Potter film related, or anything Harry Potter related that you'd like to ask me, or you'd like in a video, let me know in the comments below. And while you're there, give us a big thumbs up, and hopefully I can get making some more content for you very soon. Until then, you can of course subscribe to my channel at the bottom, and you can also watch some of my previous videos in this playlist or in this video just here. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to stay safe, stay magical, and never let the muggles get you down. That's all from me. Bye.